Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. This is Jen with Tul Needle Plans and I am back with another memory spread. For this week I will be planning at the week of April 3rd through April 9th. This is the week of Easter and I'm using this absolutely stunning kit from Papertrailplans called Bunny Hollow. I fell in love with this artwork as soon as I saw Papertrailplans release it on their Instagram. Normally I don't get Easter kits that have like a lot of bunnies and chicks and like eggs and whatnot, but the way that Susie and Jess designed this kit, I was just like, that is like, it's covered in Easter eggs and bunnies and everything, but it's like, I don't know, a little bit more artistic and not so kawaii, I guess. Like, I don't know, a lot of the times Easter kits will be very cutesy and everything, and like, yes, there are, you know, bunnies and like it's very woodland creaturey in this spread, but I don't know, something about it just seemed a little bit more my style and my vibe, especially with these florals. I fell in love with these florals. They're so beautiful and dainty and delicate, and I love the colors of this kit. It's in rose gold foil, and there was so many deco pieces to work with for this kit. I had so much fun. I started to lay down the base. I started filming it, but I actually laid down the entirety of the base on an Instagram live with Tay of Shantae Plans. I had so much fun. We kind of just hung out and chatted and talked about planning and life and school and all kinds of fun stuff. And so here I am showing you guys the base. I managed to get all of this done on the Instagram live. This sidebar is one of my favorites. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like, not to toot my own horn or like pat myself on the back, but I've really been enjoying the sidebar scenes that I've been creating this year. In this sidebar, that little bunny that's on the little stump right there, he's holding what looks like a fishing pole, and I kind of made it look like the full box scene that's on that Monday column. That one has like a little stream in it, and I made it look like his little fishing pole that he's holding is going into that, and something about that is just it makes me smile. And I had so much fun creating this scene, and just creating the entire base of this spread just was so much fun. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into the day by day, because like I said, all of the base was put down on Instagram live. If you guys are interested in watching that, Tay does have it saved on her Instagram, so you can go and look that up. It was a lot of fun, and I truly, truly love and enjoy hanging out and getting to know all of my planner peeps. Tay is one of my favorites. I talk about her quite a bit, and it's just like amazing to me that I get to hang out with her that way. Like, it sounds so silly, but it was so much fun to me, and I enjoy it so much. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, it is saved on Tay's page on Instagram. But anyways, starting off on Monday, I marked getting up early. I had a lot of fun layering with the torn washi. In Susie and Jess's new kits, or most recent kit formats, they put in a lot of layering elements, which I love and appreciate because I enjoy layering boxes. I'm finding that I'm using less and less boxes that span the full width of the column because I enjoy layering so much, like using journaling elements and organically shaped boxes, or like, you know, boxes that are not necessarily boxes at all. You know, I've been having so much fun, and I'm loving the kit formats that offer all of the different layering options for everybody. So I layered the swatch box with the torn paper, pulled in a bunch of deco. If you guys are wondering where any of the deco pieces come from, the majority of it, actually, I'm looking throughout, I'm pretty sure the whole entirety of like the foil deco pieces that I pull into this spread are from Sadie's stickers. There are a couple of pieces here and there that are from the Pretty Pink Co., but the majority of it are from Sadie's stickers. I ordered some stickers from the Pretty Pink Co. that I wanted to use in this spread, but they didn't get to me in time. Luckily, I went ahead and I ordered some Easter style stuff in rose gold from Sadie Stickers as well, because I just wanted to make sure that I had what I needed. And of course, like, I knew that the spread was in rose gold, so I only ordered the foil colors in rose gold, but yeah, I had a lot of fun. Okay, so I sped through. On Monday, I went to the gym with my best friend. Afterwards, I went on a hike. There's this trail here in my town. It's actually the trail that my husband proposed to me on. It's like way out into the forest, and we've been having really good weather, and I wanted to go hiking on this day, and I really like how I marked it. I pulled in a midi box from the kit, and there was a little deco piece that was like little stones, like trail stones, and I really like how I marked that. I pulled in some foiled florals from Sadie Stickers. I marked that I cooked dinner on this night. Nothing new there. Okay, I marked that I watched the second Terrifier. In my last plan with me, I talked about Terrifier 1 and how it is probably one of the like bloodiest, goriest movies that I have seen in such a long time. They used nothing but practical effects and like, well, okay, not nothing but they used about 90% practical effects and then 10% VFX. And in my opinion, my humble opinion as a makeup artist, I feel like that's how it should be. Use practical effects because it's a little bit more tangible. The actors can actually get a visual of what they're going for, and then the VFX are there to enhance it in post-production. That's just me. I said what I said. Anyways, I saw the first Terrifier the week before this, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is like, wow, that was like the most brilliant use of practical effects. And it was really cool because the director was a special effects artist as well, which like you don't really see that very often because being a director is ridiculously hard. So the fact that he was also like the lead special effects artist on that was like impressive. Anyway, so we watched Terrifier 2 on this day, and if I thought that the first Terrifier was like the end-all be-all for special effects makeup, oh my gosh, the second Terrifier was like tenfold. They literally went nutso bonkers in terms of the special effects and like the fake blood and everything, like all of it. If you have a weak stomach, if you get squeamish, do not watch that movie. just a fair warning, because they go hard. They go hard in the paint. It's fascinating to me because I'm a special effects makeup artist and I love to see how people stretch their creative muscles that way. And it's a form of art, in my opinion. It sounds so weird whenever I talk about it because it's like, it's a bunch of fake wounds and like fake blood and all this, but it's my craft and my art. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. I enjoyed that movie so much. I'm a horror movie freak, and so far I think that is my favorite slasher horror movie because it's kind of reminiscent. It's bringing back those old 80s slasher film vibes. Like, I feel like we're circling back around to classic 80s slashers, and I am so here for that, so all about it. I love it so much. Oh wow, I'm already on Wednesday. Okay, so we watched the second Terrifier, and then I uploaded a plan with me. On Tuesday, I woke up early again, and you guys know I mark the same stuff the exact same way. If I like a layering technique, I kind of follow it throughout the entire week. So every time that I mark either sleeping in or getting up early, I marked it the exact same way. I marked that I went to the gym with my best friend. I came home and I took a nap. I tried to pull in as many of the deco pieces as I could throughout this spread because I just loved all of the deco pieces that were offered in the kit. So I tried to use as much as I could. So when I marked taking a nap, I pulled in a little piece of that fence deco. I love pulling in that little pillow from White Deer Stationery. I marked that I played with FX makeup because I was going to go on set this upcoming weekend, which we're going to talk about very soon. So I marked that with the icon from Craft by Towie and some florals from the kit. I marked that I had a Zoom meeting with the crew for the film that I was going to be working on during the week or that upcoming weekend. And then I marked that we had a movie night. My husband's guitar player was staying with us for a while because they are currently working on recording their second album. And it was just easier for them to do their work if he stayed with us. So he ended up staying with us for pretty much all of April. So we just marked that we had a movie night with him on that night. On Wednesday, I marked sleeping in. Again, marked it this pretty much the same exact way as I marked getting up early, except I pulled in another little pillow from White Deer Stationery. I marked that I had a personal training session. Marked that with an icon from Crafts by Towie and some greenery from the kit. I marked that there was terrible traffic. It never fails. Every single time I go down to Houston for a personal training session, I get stuck in traffic. It doesn't matter if I take a toll road. It doesn't matter how early I leave. I get stuck in traffic. That is my lot in life. It's not a lot, but it's a life. I marked that I made sandwiches for dinner for me and my hubby, and I marked that with a piece of, I pulled in one of those little like note stickers from the journaling kit, layered it with a box from Papertrailplans. It's a layering box, not a box that actually came with the kit. Icon from Crafts by Towie. I marked that I went to the gym that evening, and then to cap off the night, I marked that I watched some TV with my hubby, and I love marking watching TV using that little Roku remote because we have a Roku TV, so love pulling that in. Okay, so starting off on Thursday, I marked sleeping in. I just love some of the layering that I did in this kit. I'm noticing I'm really enjoying buying super deluxe kits. Like if kits are offer a bunch of add-ons, I'm finding myself purchasing more and more of the add-ons just because I love all of the freedom and layering that it gives me. And if I have leftovers, I have several planners that I can pull those leftovers to, so I don't feel like I'm wasting the stickers because they are all going to get used, especially if it's a kit that I love. I loved this kit. I used it in my functional planner, I used it in my highlights journal, and I used it in my daily journal. So the kit got used, I'm using my leftovers, and it makes me feel like I'm not wasting stickers. I have everything that I need for a weekly spread, and I'm able to use it in all of my other planners. Okay, so I marked sleeping in, and then I marked that I had to prep my makeup bag because I was going on a movie shoot this weekend. So to mark that, I pulled in one of these swatches that came with the kit, pulled in the lace circle that came with the kit as well, layered it with some florals, and then that icon is from White Stationery. I marked that I cooked dinner, so to mark that, I pulled in some florals, and I pulled in a bunch of these little Easter egg deco pieces to kind of fill in some of the white space. I pulled in those Easter eggs all throughout the spread, and I love how it turned out. I thought it was so cute. Okay, so I really like what I did here. I took a piece of this, this was a sticker from the journaling sheet. It's a little lined note paper. It looks like it's got some tape on the top of it. And I kind of turned that into like a checklist because there were just some things that I had to get done because I was leaving the next day. So I did that. I kind of made that a list, and then I pulled in the icon, the little clipboard icon from White Stationery. I just love the way that looked. I just thought it was really cute. And then to cap off the night, I watched TV with my hubby. So I pulled in some more florals. I cannot talk about how much I love these florals enough. Like, these florals were so pretty. I just love, the only word that comes to mind when I think of them is whimsical. Like, I love how whimsical these florals are. I just felt like, I don't know, it looked like a little fairy tale. Okay, so on Friday, I marked that I got up early, and I marked that the same exact way as I marked it throughout the rest of the week. I marked that I got ready. I pulled in an icon from White Stationery and some florals from the kit. I love all the butterflies I added. There was a bunch of different butterfly deco pieces that came with the kit that I sprinkled in all throughout. Like, there weren't a whole bunch, so I tried to be really intentional about where I placed the butterfly deco pieces that came with the kit. And I supplemented it with a bunch of the foiled butterflies that I have because I have an overabundance. I have foiled butterflies from so many different shops. I went ham sandwich in the $2 Tuesday butterfly releases this year. Like, plus I had some from last year. Not saying I'm mad about it, but your girl has butterflies. Okay, then I marked that I drove to Austin, and to mark that, I pulled in another swatch that came with the kit, layered it with a box from Perky's Papery. It's a midi-size box. I had plenty of boxes for layering in this kit, but I had limited quantity of like midi-size boxes. So I pulled in one from my stash from Perky's Papery, layered it with some florals and deco pieces from the kit. The little car icon is from Crafts by Towie. And then jumping down, I marked set day 1, and I did this a couple spreads back. The last time that I was on set, I pulled in those clapper boards or slates from the Glitter Mama, and I put the number of the, like, what what day of shooting we were on in the center, and I really love how that looked. So I did that same thing here, pulled in one of the swatches from the kit, layered it with some florals, and then the icon is from the Glitter Mama. I marked that I set up my makeup station, which I love how I marked it. I don't really get to pull in those big like makeup organizer stickers from Crafts by Towie just because they're a little bit more on the larger scale, but it was perfect to mark setting up my makeup station being on set on this day. So I had a lot of fun pulling that in. And then to cap off the night, catering brought in fajitas for dinner, which was delicious. And to mark that, I pulled in a lace midi box that came with the kit, layered it with some florals, and then the taco icon is from White Deer Stationery. Okay, so jumping over to Saturday, nothing new, marked getting up early because we had to be back on set. I was staying with one of the crew members on set. He and his wife were so sweet, and they let me stay with them because it is a almost 4-hour drive from Austin to where I live, and so that would have just been a terrible commute. So they let me stay there. They took me to this really awesome burger place in Austin, or it's in Round Rock, it's in Austin, but it's like you have Houston and then you have like Conroe and the Woodlands. It's technically still in like the Houston area, but anyways, it's a little town in Austin. Anyways, we were in Round Rock. It's this place in Round Rock called Top Notch, which has delicious flame grilled burgers. So good, and I love the way I marked that. I pulled in a alcohol ink swatch that came with the kit, layered it with some florals, pulled in the lace circle that came with the kit, and I pulled in some more of those brick pattern pieces that came from Sadie Stickers. I pulled those into the sidebar, and I wish I would have pulled them in more throughout the kit. I don't know, like I got in the groove and I forgot about them, and then I got to Saturday and I was like, oh yeah, I have these, and I love the way that it looked. Okay, I marked that it got ready for set, and I marked that with some florals, and then the icon is from White Deer Stationery. I marked set day number 2 the same way as I marked set day number 1 with the little swatch box, the florals from the kit, and then the slate is from the Glitter Mama. I put the number of the day that we were on in the center, which I absolutely love. And then I really like what I did here. I pulled in one of those lace headers or dividers, layered it with some florals, and then there were some mini washi strips that came with the kit, like teeny tiny little washi strips. And I put that in the middle to kind of like give some space. And I put the little makeup icon from White Deer Stationery on that side as well. And I don't know, I just really like how that looked to mark doing SFX makeup on this day, because I did quite a bit of SFX makeup. I had a lot of fun with that. I pulled in some dot clusters and also a butterfly deco piece from Sadie Stickers, which kind of capped off everything there. And I don't know, that little bit of layering business I think is one of my favorites. And then to cap off the night, I marked that I read on my downtime. So when you're on set, especially as a makeup artist, you have to be there for touch-ups and everything, but there's a lot of like hurry up and wait, because they go out and they shoot the scene, and you go and you watch on the monitor making sure everything looks good. You do a few touch-ups here and there, but there's a lot of downtime, especially when they're setting up lighting, setting up the shot, especially for independent films. So I had a lot of downtime on this, so I marked that I read a book on my downtime. I've been doing a lot of reading on like, there's like, I have this reading app that I download like books that look interesting to me, and so I did a lot of reading on my downtime. Okay, so jumping over to Sunday, this was Easter Sunday, and I really like how I marked Easter. I pulled in another note, like Post-it note deco piece from the journaling add-on, layered it with some Easter eggs, a bunch of butterflies. The script is from Papertrailplans. And then I added the little bunny ears. Those are a deco piece from Sadie Stickers. And it's so simple. I also added like an Easter cluster. It's very simple, but I think it's so cute. I just love the way that I marked it. I marked that I loaded up my car. We were on set super late the night before. Like, the filming needed to be done at night, so obviously we didn't get started until like the sun started going down at 7:30, and we do 10-hour shoots, so we were there until like 4 or 5 in the morning. I ended up staying at the same place as I stayed the night before with one of the crew members. And woke up that next morning and headed off because it was Easter. So I went to my husband's grandmother's house. We had Easter lunch there. Then I marked that we had Easter dinner at my parents' house. So I had a lot of places I had to go. I was really tired. I drove from Austin back home to Huntsville. But I'm glad that I did that. I capped off the night by hanging out with my husband, which is always good after I've been away. I miss him whenever I'm gone. And yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I'm so lucky that I get to do what I do. But anyways, these are the leftovers that I have of this kit along with a Viv Wiggle. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jen. I do planner things. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope everybody is staying safe and staying well, and hopefully I will see everyone in the next one. Bye, guys.